Hey, it's me, Rob. And today, I'm at Islands of Adventure. Come hang out. I'll show you some stuff. So if you've been paying attention at all to my videos recently, you will know that I have been noticing these penny machines a little bit more recently. This one over here has got 4 of them. They all say Islands of Adventure, and they're all SpongeBob themed. SpongeBob, Patrick, Squidward, and Mr. Krabs. So that's pretty cool. And this is right outside of the Trading Company, which is the first gift shop on the left-hand side once you get into the park. So if you're into the pennies, here's another one. Looks like they're doing a special offer on these Minion plushes. Receive a Villain Con Stewart or Kevin plush for only $15 when you spend $30 or more on a qualifying purchase. I wonder what the qualifying purchase is, but if you just want to get one by itself, which you may not be able to do, let's see here what this says. If you get it one by itself, you're looking at like 30 bucks. But these are cool little Villain Con plushes of Stuart and Kevin. I need one of these. Just another sexy bald guy Universal Studios mug. How much are these? $15. I don't need one that bad. What do you think? No big deal. Just another sexy bald guy enjoying a cup of joe. Or whatever you want to put in it. I'm not here to tell you how to live your life. Now, from what I've heard, and I don't know if this is true, J.K. Rowling has really heavy, like, creative control for the merchandise that's sold, the Wizarding World merchandise that's sold here at the parks. So it's not often that you see new things, but I did find a couple of shirts I haven't seen before. They're pretty cool. I'll show them to you right now. This is a hoodie that I myself have not seen before. It has all the spells and the wand movements for the spells. This hoodie's gonna run you 70 bucks. Of course, if you have a pass, you get a little bit of a discount on that. There's a look at all the spells. Back up a little bit so you can kind of see the hoodie. And then they got this little button up over here. I like the material. But this also has all the wand movements and the spells, and this will run you 70 bucks as well for the spells button up. It's probably not called that, but that's what I'm calling it. This is one of my favorite spots in the park, right here overlooking the lagoon in the center. You can see the whole park from here. There's the Hulk coaster. And there's a really good view of the castle from here too, if you're a Harry Potter fan. It's a hot one today, man. I tell you what. I was just looking at the wait time board. That's right when you enter on the left-hand side before you go over to Marvel Superhero Island. And some of the water rides are pretty high. Dudley Do-Rights is 125 minutes, which I'm not surprised by considering the heat today at the park. I'm not gonna ride any rides today, but if I were gonna ride one, I might ride a water ride. I might. This is also a good spot to see the Velocicoaster. Look at those crazy animals on that ride. I've only rode it once. There we go. There's the little barrel roll. That ride is pretty intense. Now, I am not really a roller coaster enthusiast. I do like proper roller coasters. I'm more of a simulation ride kind of guy. But the thing that freaks me out the most about Velocicoaster is it's just a lap bar. There's no shoulder restraints. I've only rode it once, and I don't know if I'll ride it again, if we're being honest. But if you're a thrill seeker and you want to ride a proper roller coaster here at Universal Orlando, you want to come to Islands of Adventure and you want to hop on Velocicoaster. Today the wait time is a little high. I think earlier I saw it was like 75 minutes. I usually don't see it any higher than an hour, and most of the time you can wait maybe a half hour to 45 minutes to ride the ride. but Velocicoaster is for sure pretty intense. It's really smooth, don't get me wrong, but it goes pretty fast. And that little deal you see behind us, the big arch, when you're coming over the top, the way that it flows down, you can't see the track in front of you when you're dropping. So it does make it even more scary, really. But it is a great ride. Now this is the ride that's a little bit more my speed. The Seuss trolley in the sky. They're making their way all along the track. Nice slow, smooth ride. It's also a really good place to see the park from. The vantage point is really cool. I bet those guys were having a good time. You think you got what it takes to be the Incredible Hulk? This is one of my favorite coasters at the park. It has shoulder restraints. So I do feel just a little bit safer when I ride it compared to Velocicoaster. So right behind me is Toon Lagoon. Admittedly, I don't spend a lot of time in this section of the park. So I thought today we would take a second to just explore it a little bit. I'm already over here, so why not? It looks like if you're trying to get away from the shade, or the sun, I mean, and be in the shade, they have this little doghouse themed area. It says Spike on it. I'm assuming that's a dog bone, and that is Heathcliff. I think he's fishing with a dog bone, and he looks like he's on like a pile of trash, which is interesting. But that is just like a little awning area. So if you're looking to get out of the sun and you want some shade, you could do it in the doghouse over here. I think it would be nice if they put like a bench right here. But here's the inside of the doghouse. Not much going on, but definitely a shaded area. There's a restaurant over here too, the Comic Strip Cafe. And it looks like they have 2 different kinds of ramen, a beef bowl, cheeseburger platter, and an individual sized pizza. I'm wondering if I could sneak in and just get a little look at the inside of this place here. We're gonna try it. Here it is, the Comic Strip Cafe. There's Popeye over there, not looking too happy. I wonder if someone took his spinach. Betty Boop, she's over here walking through. You never know who you're gonna see here at Universal. And it looks like the ordering counters might be closed, but I'm assuming you can just do the mobile order in here. It's nice and cool in here. Definitely a nice spot to take a little break. And there's some more comic strip stuff here on the walls. I'll be honest with you, this is not my favorite themed cafe, but it's pretty cool nonetheless. Hey there, how are you?
Oh, I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. It's nice to see you.
Good to see you. I had to get it made in the shade, you know.
Yeah, it's hot out there. Yeah. It's crazy out there. Well, you have a nice day.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
How's my hair?
Oh, it looks good. It looks beautiful.
Good, thank you. I don't want to curl out of place, you know.
Yeah.
Bye, honey.
Wow, she was really nice, huh? So right next to the Comic Strip Cafe and this little ice cream shop here, Kathy's Ice Cream, is the Universal Pass Holder Lounge. This is really the only reason I've ever kind of come over here to Toon Lagoon. But there's the Pass Holder Lounge right over there. If you're a pass holder, you can get in there, you can hang out. They got some drinks, some exclusive merchandise. Let's relax, it says over here. It looks like there's a little problem with the plumbing over here in Toon Lagoon, but these dogs are not letting it go to waste. Look at this thing. Need to get a plumber over here. If you guys know a good plumber that I could recommend to Toon Lagoon to fix their little issue over here, I'm sure they wouldn't mind the help. This guy here, he said, don't bother me. I'm taking a nap. I don't know if this gift shop is called Flash Gordon's or not, but there's a little gift shop right over here. I'm not gonna spend a ton of time. Just gonna poke around for a second. Popeye, plant-based diet for old Popeye over here. And I do like these shirts a lot too, where it's like, looks like your head is the character's head from the shirt. And this will run you $27 for the headless Popeye shirt. And I have spotted yet another collectible penny machine. This one is Betty Boop, who I guess I'm just now realizing is apparently still pretty popular. I mean, she's walking around the park, right? I wonder if she knows they're selling pictures of her on a penny. But these are just $1 for each penny as well. And you got to crank the handle, I think, on this one. The one at Disney, it just did it by itself, which I think kind of takes the fun away a little bit. I don't know about you guys, but I love these things. The sandwich gummies. These are Krabby Patty flavored. And it looks like they'll run you, let's see, up here in the theater, Krabby Patty, $6 for a box of Krabby Patty gummies. And they got Jaws over here, Jaws gummies. And these are kind of cool, the little candy bananas. Minions themed. So if you got a sweet tooth, ooh, these ones are cool. The Krabby Patty colors. 4 different colors and flavors. They got blue, purple, red, and green. I wonder what the flavors are. Oh, they say right here on the back. We got cherry, grape, blue raspberry, and green apple. I have never seen these anywhere else. The Krabby Patty's colors. I do see the regular ones in a lot of candy stores, especially around Orlando, but I have never seen these. Those are pretty cool. And it looks like there's another restaurant over here. This one's called Blondie's. I've never been inside of here either. But look at this sandwich, man. They got fish and hot dogs and crab, pickles, and cheese. This is pretty nuts. Home of the Dagwood. I don't know if this is a place where you have to mobile order or not. I'm just gonna try and get a quick peek into here. It's not that big. There's a counter service up here and just a few areas to sit. Home of the Dagwood sandwich for $12.69. Zoom in on that a little bit. Made to order sandwiches as well. And it looks like they got hot dogs, hot dog, chili dog, and Chicago style dog. If you want to eat in here, you're spending like $13 to $15. I'm gonna have to put this spot on my list. And it looks like we got another gift shop over here. Gasoline Alley. Get you some license plates. It looks like this thing might intermittently be squirting water. So if you're not prepared for that, that could be a little bit of a surprise. Of course, it's so hot today. There it is. Oh, the gas, the motor oils have leaks in them. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, I think it might be motion censored. Let's take a look into Gasoline Alley here. Oh, this is pretty cool. Got some backpacks and Love is Universal collection over here in the corner. Some flip-flops. Flippy flappies. If you forgot your suntan lotion, looks like you could buy some suntan lotion in here as well. Hats, like a rash guard looking thing. Ooh, and there's some collectible cars over here from Fast and the Furious. Looks like they got Dom's Plymouth Roadrunner up here. Dom's Dodge Charger Daytona. Dom's Dodge Charger RT. I'll tell you what, I'm glad the name of the vehicle is on there because I would not have a clue about the model of the car. They got a whole wall of these things over here. Just out of curiosity, I'm gonna guess 35. Oh, 45. $45. And I don't think they make any noises or anything. I think they're just display vehicles. I mean, it makes sense they would be in this gift shop too, Gasoline Alley, right? Ooh, and they got wallets. I'm in the market for a new wallet. Too bad I'm not that big of a car guy, so I probably wouldn't buy any of those. If you're an ice cream fan and you don't feel like waiting in line at one of the shops outside, they got some cold and sweet treats in Gasoline Alley. Looks like you're spending nearly $6, but they got dibs, ice cream sandwiches, the cookie ones, and traditional. It'll get the job done. And in the center here of Toon Lagoon is a really cool looking Popeye statue. Looks like he's steering his ship. What's up, buddy? So we're about to be over near Bilge Rat Barges, but this is pretty cool if you want to stand on the bridge.
Okay.
And I don't know how much it costs. It doesn't really say. But if you want to hit that button, you can activate the blaster to squirt water at some of the ride vehicles that pass through here on the track for Bilge Rat Barges. Oh, and there's like a little drop there and everything, huh? Look at this. We got another ride vehicle coming right here. On a really hot day like today, this is one of the rides to ride. If you're gonna wait in line, you might as well be waiting in line to cool down. You know what I'm saying? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Looks like there's 12 people that can fit in one of the barges. Let's watch this drop here. And there we go. Going down the slope. And we're gonna get just another view over here now that some of the ride vehicles are going through. And it looks like you get some turbulence up there as well. Turbulence is definitely not the right word, but there they go on one of the water rides. The entrance is actually right across the bridge.
Once again, for your safety, shirts and shoes are required to remain on at all times.
And then here's the wait time, 45 minutes. I don't know if you guys can hear that announcement, but you got to leave your shirt and shoes on during the ride experience. And it looks like there's another little food kiosk over here as well. Let's see if we can't just get a quick look at the menu. I don't think you're going to be able to see it. Yeah. On video, it's a little weird. For a burger, you're talking $17 over here. For the Wellington cheeseburger, they got Dole Whip, pineapple sorbet, and vanilla soft serve ice cream. Chicken tenders aren't too bad. You're looking at $12.50 for some chicken tenders. So that's 3 spots to eat over here in Toon Lagoon. On a day like today, I don't know if you'd really need one of these. But here's the people dryer. Stand in there and dry yourself off a little bit if you just got off the water ride. You do get pretty wet on the old bilge rat barges. So if you don't like that, then it might be worth the money for you. Looks like it's $7 to use the people dryer over here in Toon Lagoon. Right behind me is one of the coolest attractions, I think, in all of Islands of Adventure. Me Ship the Olive, right behind me. If you got some kids with you, or you're a smaller sized adult and you like slides, this might be the attraction for you. We're gonna do a walkthrough right now and see what's going on. You can also see the ride vehicles from Bilge Rat going through the area over here. This is another good place to come in and just get out of the sun for a second. But as you can see, it's pretty cool in here. It's really well themed. You know, little mirrors and like a little boat over here. Crawl space. An engine that runs on, it looks like spinach oil. Because why wouldn't it, you know? There's an elevator for the walking troubled, or if you just don't feel like taking the stairs. It doesn't say it's handicap only, so I'm thinking anybody could use that elevator if they wanted to. Here's a little like climbing net thing that it doesn't look like you can get into. Maybe you can over here. Yeah. Nope, you can't. So it looks like this is just for show. It's not a climbing area, it's just a display piece. And then in here we got some little punching bags. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, looking fit, man. That's all right, eating some spinach. That's pretty cool. If you don't want a gym membership or you don't want to buy a heavy bag, apparently you could just come on to Me Ship the Olive, get in a little workout. The staircase is a little narrow. But the views from up here are pretty cool. You can see Velocicoaster, Hogsmeade. Get a good view of the Hulk from over here as well. And then, so I showed you the blasters earlier on the bridge that overlooks Bilge Rat. These ones up here on Me Ship the Olive are free to use. So if you want to blast some riders with a water cannon, you can do that for free on the second level of the Olive. We're up all the way on top now. This is the third level. A little ship there. Oh yeah, that guy's getting them. Yeah. How you like that water cannon, huh? Again, I'm sure on a day like today, they really enjoyed it. And here's Popeye himself doing a paint job. There's a slide here that is roped off. I wonder why. And then over here, you can steer the boat. There's a little shifter for, you know, which gear you want to put it in. And a steering wheel that you can't, oh, you can move it. Just a little bit though, left and right. And a treasure map over here for old Popeye to find his spinach. If you're a photography person and you want a nice photo of the park area, this is a really good spot to do it from. Up here on the third level of the Olive. You can see the whole park from up here. This is awesome. There's the Velocicoaster right here to the left. Lost Continent, Seuss, and Marvel Superhero Island. This is a fantastic view up here. Wow. And it looks like the elevator comes all the way up to the 3rd floor. I don't know why it wouldn't, but it does. So if you don't want to walk back down like I don't want to, you can just hop on the old elevator. Oh, it does look like you need to see an attendant for elevator access, though. Looks like we're walking. And you know, now that I'm thinking about it, these slides may be closed off today because of the heat. I can imagine that plastic does get pretty hot in the Florida sun all day. So that may be why the slides are currently inaccessible. And here's the other water ride over here in Toon Lagoon. Dudley Do-Right's Ripsaw Falls. And there's this little path over here to the left. Oh, this comes out right by the Comic Strip Cafe. We were over there earlier. And there's some lockers and stuff over here if you need to put your items into the lockers before you get on the ride. Take a look at that, the Toon Lagoon's Mount Rushmore. That guy's got dynamite in his mouth. And they all look worried, as they should. Dynamite in your mouth, that's kind of scary. And this, of course, is the big finale to the ride. I think I've only ridden this once or twice. I don't know if this is the finale or the start, to be honest with you. But that looks nice and refreshing. Look at this boat coming down right now. Here they come. Oh yeah. Big splash. Got to be careful on the bridge. You might get a little wet. All right, it's hot. I'm ready to go home. I'm a pass holder, so I could just come for a little bit and leave, and it don't really bother me, to be honest with you. So I had a good enough time today. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you guys next time.